Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Bulls and the Huskies under the lights on Monday night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we come to you from the banks of the Missouri River and Omaha, Nebraska. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right out of the gate between the Brooklyn Bulls taking on the Huskies of Omaha.
Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go to wrap up a busy weekend of football.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the ball. He's an asset to have in any offense.
And they work this right upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now again, right side. Divine. He'll get it across midfield down to the 49.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to pound that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. High. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And on now is the punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the cornerback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They're sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, they're punting around the league and think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time to work it out in the kinks, but sometimes you got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw them take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. excellent run after the catch.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Again, the guard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Now it's Boulder. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Throw in zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. On play action, they'll throw. It was caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll try and run it. This is Boulder, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bulls put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point afters have been good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You know what it is. Take it to the house.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit before they just give up the score.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. High. Right side here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Divine. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get up here, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a pile sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's given his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting his inside the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they've worked on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's completion right there.
On 1st down, High. And
Momentary speed up there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Huskies are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they've got to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Second and 11. And this is going to be intercepted.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Now here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. They'll have good field position at midfield following the turnover as they start with a first down here.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try the left side. Divine. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. High. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here, out of the gun.
Right side here going to be incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd and 6. To the flat, that's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Takes it to about the 37.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The offense on third down tonight. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a give, right side. Fry. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And for the right side here, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. They're going to pick up there at 22. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Adams. Got a man and he hits him in straight out. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Back to throw. Adams throws to his man on the outside. It's complete. That's Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Off play action. Adams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Adams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. The side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be close to another 1st down. In fact, he has a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run again with Bolden. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Here's Bolden. Down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Anderson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Anderson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in-route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe the defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a new point there as they were able to connect. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
The 17-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Brooklyn.
Off the play fake. Anderson. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Omaha's offense back out for another series. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Adams. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Adams to throw on 2nd down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Man open is Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A new 7 downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive, a momentary setback there for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4.
Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 19-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. Remember, the preseason has shrunk from 4 games down to 3. So just 2 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started on the first Thursday after Labor Day.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always.
Most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose.
Taking it
as
about
we get
the
you
one.
right back out to Brandon Gott.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Operating from the gun, Anderson.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Anderson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. So they bring out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
From the offense as they take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Both sides searching for a touchdown. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Adams to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so he can make some progress in this one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on third down, Adams. And that's incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
And they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Anderson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw. Anderson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move him off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys over there.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Up the middle they go. Dodson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open. That would have been an easy throw.
Now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Anderson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of the defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Get that field goal. This is it.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They stay on the ground. Here's Bolden again. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They run with Bolden. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Bolden. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Right back to him on first down.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 67 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Okay, I'm not sure you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Anderson. This one caught by Davis.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, particularly running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And the 10-year bat knocks it to the goalpost, and they take a 17-14 lead.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Now here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
Exactly. The punter doesn't want to himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive now is successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead of the tackle for the loss, landed right in his lap.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That open man that time, man, they put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's Adams to throw on third down. And the throw going to be incomplete.
You could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On the handoff, they start with Bowman. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stop the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
89 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down, Brooklyn.
Second and 8 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
On second down, Fry.
And a rain slow materializing there as they get maybe a yard up to the 45.
The offense on third down tonight. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing more, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And that'll hit the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Omaha's offense back out for another series. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 11 yards there, first down. Off-play action, Adams. His throw incomplete.
They'll definitely say that's what he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
On second down now, Johnson. There he goes, left side. And he finally goes down to the net before reaching the 21. And they run it off of Ingram. 45 yards.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Adams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They had the huge play last time. Here it is
is a much smaller gain of 2. Second down and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Adams. That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, Adams. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Let's get this point.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
Anderson throwing to start the drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Anderson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Anderson uncorks one for Davis. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Omaha's offense back out for another series. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crash down inside, and tackle him for a loss.
And they're going to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dodson. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 7.
They run the counter. Dodson. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. Operating from the gun. Adams.
And that's going to wind up being complete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Anderson.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Well, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. The last series for a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's 3rd down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They bring their punter out there now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing to start the drive. Anderson complete here to the right to Bolden. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. To throw is Anderson. Off the play fake. Anderson loses the football. And that was ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Taking it about the 36. Here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker. They already know the distance that he feels comfortable. Now to dictate what they do on offense.
See if they can get in his range.
At the 44-yard line.
Adams now to throw on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but